Hey guys, and welcome back to more Persona 5 Strikers. We're back here in... what was this place called again? I forgot. And today, it's time to infiltrate the castle. And I'll be honest, I want to get this crud done with, yo. Seriously. Mariko, she's causing problems, and she's so shrouded in mystery. We better get to it as fast as we can. But then again, ooh, this garden.
Hey, what do you say we look for a four-leaf clover?
That seems like an awful use of our time.
I hear it brings luck to those who find it. And I want good things to happen to each of you.
Now I feel horrible. Final. We'll look for the clover. Why not? This is actually a... I guess you could say it's farmable, but you can repeat this as many times as you want to find a four-leaf clover.
Well done.
And increase your bond gauge just a wee bit.
I'm glad that you managed to find one. I sure hope good things happen.
Same. Speaking of our bond level, yeah, we're pretty high up there. Unfortunately, even though I'm accumulating a ton of bond points, due to the structure of this game, we legitimately don't have a lot to spend on. As you'll soon find out, yeah, it's just like they cap us out from the good stuff. Which I understand, they don't want you to be too overpowered, but for right now, I think I'll just hold on to my 37 points, which seems like a lot, but it really isn't. But what the crow are doing, I don't know, these intros get weirder and weirder. Hey, Yusuke, we gotta go.
Interesting.
That Shadow Stampede, or March of the Frosts, as I've come to call it, was nothing short of a marvel. Simply replaying it in my mind's eye fills me with the deepest passion and makes me want to shout from the rooftops. Hee-ho! Hee-ho! Ah, travel is wonderful. Seeing new things stimulates the senses like none other. I agree. I do miss traveling around with my friends. Hopefully I can do that again one day. How you holding up, Haru?
How awful.
Oh, not good.
Mari-san is making her staff clean up this flower bed, too. Are you okay, Haru? I don't know what to say, but somehow I'll find a way to be useful. Sophia. Thank you. And I'm sorry, I need to keep it together.
I'm noticing a trend with the Phantom Thieves as of late. I'm sorry I'm not more useful. I'm sorry you're sorry. I get it. I've been there before. It is a difficult thing to put into words. But come on! We got the the tools. I'm Bobby with them tools. I don't look like Tom Cruise though. Anyway, Velvet Room time, everybody. We want to make a specific persona.
Welcome to the Velvet
No
Room.
duh. When has that never not been the
Performing a
case?
fusion.
Here's the deal though. There's two personas I want to make. One which requires a little bit more investment. Not like monetary investment, just time, I guess. And the other who's just good right away. I'll be eventually making both, but for now,
It seems
it's
that
time
if
to
you
make
ain't
Black
choose
Ooze, who is really just not a good persona, but will learn a skill that we want to pass on to other personas in the
which- is
future.
this the per-
And sadly, leveling him up
Now,
with the P
let us
points
begin.
doesn't really change much. He needs to be to level 35 to get Ega, which we'll get soon enough. But hey, Black Ooze. Look at his mouth. He's so derpy. And yet, so gross. Yeah, we really want Ega. His magic growth sucks, so it's a skill we'd like to pass onto other personas in the future. We could also make Legion, but he's scary.
You wish to strengthen it.
Don't want to, like, scare anybody,
much
but man, the
power
passage of the
is what you
Bible
choose?
talking specifically about Legion,
Power of your mask
it kinda
will strengthen
spooked
this
me.
persona.
as a little kid, I suppose. But with Black Ooze at level 34, it will take some time to get him to 35, so we can hopefully get his next skill, but that's alright.
May luck
We're going to be
on
getting
your
into
side.
tons of battles in this episode. Because it's time to infiltrate the castle, baby! Yeehaw! Let's go!
Okay, we can
It
do
has
this.
taken us a minute to get to this point. But we're back and ready to climb up to the castle. I won't lie to you, I may sound rather negative, but I think this is a weak point of the game, because like, okay, we've been there, done that, but the second we're done with this bullcrap, it's gonna get sick! So let's go! Underway Park! Shasha! I keep saying shasha, even though I said I want it. Don't care. Let's go! I'm pumped. I don't know. Wait, we're going the wrong freaking way. Run the other way! Look at Kaiwan's little, like, icon. He looks so dismissive, like, you ran the wrong way. Pitiful. Don't make fun of me, Kaiwan. I didn't know where the government office was. I don't live here. F you. I mean, neither does Kaiwan, but you get what I'm saying. It's the castle.
That's Mari-san's castle.
Its appearance is rather striking. closer we get, the more vivid its detail.
Detail aside, we can't get in again. Then let's search for another entrance.
Right. So, just like all the other palaces, we... Excuse me. Castles. We can't go in the front door, because come on, we're phantom thieves. Duh. So, our best possible option is to go around the side and work our way from there. One thing I do like to talk about we have slime and we have both of them. You can't even tell no, you can't tell the difference. Look at their icon. Okay, he's dancing. God, I'm hyper today. Whatever. I don't know why I cast him out to Runda. That was really effing stupid in hindsight, but one thing I legitimately do like about this palace, castle, whatever you want to call it. There it is. There we go. That's what I was trying to talk about. It is shaped sort of like the actual government building in Sapporo, which is, oh my god, there's so many. Very stand out, because most government buildings in specifically Japan are not Western designed. That is because when Japan ended its, how many years was it? Wasn't it like 400 years of isolation? Don't remember. Not important. Point being, a lot of their, I'm just going to sneak past this person. Pardon me. Once they ended their isolation, if I could finish the sentence today, that'd be lovely. They got a lot of stuff from the Westerners.
Oh, can we get in from up there?
How are we gonna reach it, though? Is there anything we can use, like a platform?
A ice-pushing block puzzle. My favorite thing ever. I'm not gonna lie. This is just silly. I don't know why they did this, but they did it. And the worst part is, right? It's not even hard. I could get, oh crud, bro, the ultimate armor. We have to solve this silly little puzzle. Like, you know, that was an aspect to Nocturne. Nah, this is so easy, it's laughable. This armor's pretty freaking good, so I'm gonna grab it, yo. That's the solution in case you're curious. The thermo dress. Definitely helpful for the future. I also, as I was saying, yeah, I think Sapporo is a very, like, interesting area of Japan for that reason. I mean, I'm not some, like, weeb for architecture, but, like, I kinda is. I do find it an interesting part of our, civilization. Most buildings, last longer than people, so we can observe them in great detail like that. Then again, I guess that's just because thinking, what's it called? When I was a little boy, I was supposed to be a carpenter. So much for that crap. Now all I do is play Atlas game. Anywho, let's move on to the castle.
Get in the castle?
Bob Man knew that. Let's go.
Alright, let's go.
Sorry if I sound impatient today. It's just a really, like, post this area. I swear it's super fun. I want to get to it ASAP.
Alright. Infiltration successful.
Indeed. Do you think we will have a battle in this room? I sure hope not. That would be rather unfortunate. As I was trying to say earlier, though, yeah, even though you don't have all your skills unlocked on a persona, you can still do combos with them. I'll just show you again. I don't have Ega, but you totally saw it be used in that battle. Like that battle a couple minutes ago. Kind of a cool detail. I like that aspect.
Shadows spotted ahead. Be careful.
God dang, you boys ugly as crap. Look at that. They show up at the club looking like that. Jesus Christ. Makoto, show them the door. We have a lot of skills on Makoto at the moment, but my ultimate Makoto build will soon become a reality, and I'm very excited for that. Kaiwan, as you know, it is kind of hard to have a moveset for an enemy that literally has no arms or legs. They made it work with him, though, as he kind of just, like, headbutts you. I guess that's all he can do at the end of the day, given he is just a giant head. Well, not true. Oh, God, I forgot he could concentrate. As you will see very soon, that will be a bit of an issue, as I really don't do any combos with Makoto, because I kind of suck at her. Are we done here? Yeah, we're done. All right. Sweet. God, how much PP do I have? That's crazy. Hey. Sit, get that, down. All right, we're good. Woo. Moving on. I'm seriously never going to get sick of that song, but Defense Master is now ours. And as I was saying, yes, soon Makoto will have all the buffs and none of the damage. I guess I had to nerf her somehow.
Wow. It's beautiful.
Yes. Such a magnificent design.
This is no time to be distracted by architecture. There are enemies here.
Leave that to me! Anywho, what the frick? I thought we had this one. Anyway, Wheelie Rush. Sounds really dorky. It looked cool. Oddly enough, even though Makoto isn't known for her kicks, it's really satisfying to kick people in this game with her air combos, which we can now do for the most part. Crap. I need to, there we go. Be very careful. We have a lot of enemies in this room, just in general. In fact, F this. Why am I even playing as anyone but her? Am I stoop brain? Possibly. I'm just like, you ever have like just like a flashback from the past? That just happened to me right now. And I'm not talking deja vu like, wait a minute. I've done this exact same room over and over again. I've been here before, which is true. Because a lot of this is very similar, but I almost shot the grenade launcher for no reason. Hey, can you hurry up? We got stuff to do. Come on. All right, there we go. Do you guys remember when I used to say duck on a bike? If you say yes, you're a liar. Because God, this channel's so effing old. It was one of my fake swears, because, you know, I don't want to get into, like, why I don't swear on the internet, because it's honestly just like, bro, I'm too late to the party. It'll sound like the corniest thing you've ever heard in your life. But if I was cast in a movie or something, you're like, all right, we need you to say go to heck. Would I really be like, I don't feel like it. Oh, crap, more battles, no way. They sure are taking their time descending.
Shadows! Wipe them out!
Only because you said so, Mona. Yet again, we're just going to triple down everybody until they're no more. Except the Kaiwan, because they're obnoxious and refuse to die. But, that's generally just my stance on the matter. Even in, like, high school, I was so annoying about it, dude. There would be, like, obviously bad words in the book we'd be reading out loud in class, and I'd just flat out refuse to say it. And then there was a point where I was just, like, so contrarian about it, I just was so, like, happy. Even the teachers would be like,
Was that graceful?
please say the word, John. I'm like, never!
Hey, do you think we could reach the outside from that window?
Ah. If we climb out through there, we may be able to ascend the outer wall.
I don't know where this tangent is going, but I guess you could say, I always had the rebel soul in my heart. Just kidding, it's clearly not that big of a deal.
It's frostbite and cold!
The wind is strong, too. Careful not to fall, everyone.
Indeed. Up ahead, we have our final encounter for this little raid, and, it's a tough one. I don't know how close we are on leveling up Black Ooze. Oh, that gonna take a minute. Wait, no, that's Joker's level. Okay, let's see the persona. Oh yeah, that gonna probably still just take a minute. Well, screw it. 8,000 EXP is nothing to laugh at, so I guess we're going into our first battle in a long time without the weakness for every shadow. Oh well. Why are you so grumpy? Liven up. Oh, that's why you're grumpy. He effing ugly. What about you? Yeah, you grumpy too. I thought they talked in this cutscene. I guess I'm wrong. Well, how about that?
Shouldn't you be threatening us by now?
I don't think they're here to mess around. Be ready for a challenge.
Even Ryuji's like, why are you so quiet? You scared? Well, you should be. Divine Governor and Kaiwan, who we already, it's Wishlist Star, but like, you know it's Kaiwan. Friggin'. They're pretty devastating. Don't let them just get their concentrated CO skills off, or it's gonna hurt. I just almost broke into song there. Don't let them hit with CO, or it's gonna hurt. Donkey Kong. Okay, friggin', we're just gonna eat our burgers. We're gonna, wait, do I need to heal? Who cares? And then we're going to, where are the dumps of my soup? I made like 1 billion of these soups in between episodes. It's really easy. It's just flour and miso, which I'm pretty sure is not how you make miso soup, but whatever. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Oh, wait, I absorb that, don't I? I could be wrong. I'm going to be constantly just trying to concentrate and beat the Wishlist Star first, which I find to be the way easier option. They do like to inflict forget, and that sucks, but I have their elemental weakness on... I say it every video. I, like, need to, actually, like, ditch a lot of my personas, but I just flat out forget every time. There's a lot to prepare for these episodes, so maybe that is why. Dang, for the first time, we have all our buffs. Nice. I thought it was on, where's he at? There we go. Every time I pull that combo off correctly, I'm like, yay! It is surprisingly difficult for me. I don't know why. I guess it's been so many years, I forgot how to play fighting games. Not that this game's a fighting game, but, you know, similar tool sets and all that. But we're on to our last shield. If you're playing at home and you have any difficulties with this segment, really just level up Queen. Make sure she I just healed the boss. Dang it. Make sure you just level up Makoto. Maybe give her some, like, good equipment. I actually need to equip the thing we just got. From that treasure chest with the ice block puzzle. You were there. I was there. You remember. God, I'm hyper today. What can I say, though? I do legitimately love this game. It's the more I play it, the more little things I'm like, dang, that is so cool. But at the same time, like, I know it's like, dang, I really wish this was different. But I understand. It's not the original Persona team making this, and I'm kind of screwed. Well, whatever. Makoto getting hit with Forget is not such a big deal. She just hits so fast, it's almost ridiculous. She's pretty fast, too, at the end of the day. I still have not finished my grand thesis. Who is the best character in this game? Is it Joker? Or is it... Am I on the wrong difficulty? That should have definitely killed me. Weird. Oh, well. What are we going to do? We don't have to forget on us anymore, so I'm just going to, like, dump the rest of our SP. Knock this guy out. Because why the crud not? I don't know if... what the YouTube meta is with the whole tier list thing. I know I like watching them because it's just like a compact way to get people's thoughts on like video games and stuff, which, you know, I enjoy. I like to hear about people's opinions on specifically Atlas games, but not a lot of my friends play them, oddly enough. What do you mean, Johnny? You don't force your friends to play Persona? You're an awful influencer. I know. How dare I? As Kaiwan is now defeated, let's check how good on HP are you? Oh, wow. Joker actually doing pretty good. We're going to go back to Black Ooze, and I'm going to try my hardest to remember the combo, which I legitimately do not recall. Should be, whatever, who cares? So much for that. Another aspect of making Black Ooze, even if he doesn't have great camera shot, even if he doesn't have curse skills on him at the moment, having a Persona inflict curse damage with their knockdown Showtime attack, pretty nice. And yes, I'm definitely on the wrong difficulty. Whoops. So much for hard mode. I do go to normal mode to grind if I haven't made that apparent. But we won! Surprising literally no one but me. Did he get it? Yes. Wait, no, I got trolled! That's slime! I'm so mad. Whatever.
Everyone, look! Oh, it's the Desires! That means the throne room's just ahead. Let's not waste any time. So this is where the monarch of Sapporo resides.
Is this all carved ice? It must be really cold.
A frozen cage that denies all entry. Does this represent her distrust for all others?
You are? You don't look so good. Are you alright? I should be.
Then let us proceed as usual. Skull, it's up to you.
I don't know why you're volunteering me, but here goes nothing.
You did this! It's all your fault! How could you be so ignorant? Did you not think a snow sculpture could collapse?
I apologize on behalf of our staff.
Here it comes.
Collapsing snow sculpture.
This is where she... It must have been so heavy. It must have been so painful. Get me back, Kaho. Give me back my daughter. My precious little girl.
The accident resulted from my own personal oversight. Truly, I'm so sorry.
Is the mayor the one apologizing?
Shh! There's still more.
Well, I didn't think the statue'd fall on anybody. But isn't this the mayor's responsibility in the end? Well, besides, who can blame me? We don't get paid nearly enough. Nothing wrong with taking a little kickback here and there.
Those voices must be the root of Mariko Hyoda's trauma.
So, that snow sculpture incident. Didn't we first hear about it at the park?
We did, but I had no idea. Could Mari-san have really been involved? Is that the source of her trauma? Taking the blame for that incident?
Don't forget the guy's voice. Sounded like he was trying to pass the blame on someone.
At any rate, this is vital information. Let's go back to reality and confirm the truth.
I dug up some articles about the snow sculpture incident. Let me fill you guys in. 2 years ago, a large snow sculpture collapsed during the December Snow Festival sponsored by Sapporo Central City. Kaho Nanase-chan, a 9-year-old girl, was caught in the collapse and died. Despite Mayor Hyodo's apology, the accident was ruled as an unforeseeable disaster. Therefore, she wasn't held liable.
Oh, so that's what the flowers in the park were for.
I wonder if the voice accusing Mari-san was the poor girl's mother. So this is Mari-san's trauma.
That park where the snow festival was held is probably where the accident happened.
Most likely. Let's go see if there's an entrance.
So, the accident happened in Adori Park. Let's gather at the hideout first and head over. Should be a warden guarding the place. The last few times are any indication. Don't skip on the prep work. Yeah, no kidding. This one is, in particular, not my favorite, but to ensure nothing bad happens, let's... Where the crud is he? Where is he? Where is he? You! Yes, you! Be gone. So I don't know if I mentioned it. Yeah, you get P points when you do that, but... This next, you know what, screw it. I actually did keep the difficulty low. I'm gonna keep it that way. This next boss fight is more of a war of attrition than anything. If you have psychokinetic persona, which you definitely do, or ones with any bless or Mudo skills, you'll be fine. Bless and curse. I always make that mistake. But no. Mariko, her heart is in the right place. She wants to... By enslaving literally all of Sapporo and the world, I guess no more 9-year-olds would have to die. Then again, the path to hell is paved with good intentions and all that.
Get to work.
Anyhow, we're already ready for this fight. I'm just going to throw everything I have at it and hope I don't lose. Wish me luck.
This is where the accident happened, isn't it?
If we put in the keyword here, we should be able to access the trauma cell. There may be enemies ahead. You sure you guys are ready? That's right. I want to see what happened to Mari-san with my own 2 eyes. The keyword is Snow City.
Keyword successfully entered. Beginning navigation.
What is this?
It looks like this is the Snow Festival.
Check out those 2 suits over there.
I didn't know you were accepting rebates. I see a career man in the making.
Sir, would you please be discreet about this?
I could do that, but in return, you need to do me a favor. I want her to take full responsibility for the incident. That way, she'll resign. Once that happens, I'll be the new mayor in town. you'll be my well-paid associate. You will cooperate, won't you?
Yes. Yes, of course.
What did you just say?
Ah! The mayor!
Oh, it seems I've been found out.
It's not what it looks like, Mayor. This is really...
Mayor? Does he mean Mayor Hyodo? Then, Mari-san saw this happen?
I had no idea you were behind this, that anyone was behind this.
Huh. You really don't get it, do you? Well, this festival is held by the city, meaning it comes out of the taxpayer's pocket. I figured, why not lower costs and hire cheaper construction? What's wrong with getting compensated for it? The rest of our staff makes these deals all the time. So what's the harm in one little mishap? That sculpture collapse was just bad luck.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. I'm calling the police.
What? Go ahead and do it, but I'm bringing you down with me.
What?
I'm gonna testify that I did it under your orders. Then you'll be ruined. Well, after all, you're the one in charge here. See, I even have the papers you signed. Right here.
Such an unfortunate turn of events. Sorry to say, but you're finished, Mayor.
You're a councilman, aren't you? Don't you want to do the right thing?
As far as I'm concerned, that's whatever's right for me.
Well, are you finally ready to listen? Answer me, Mayor.
Be ready.
How can you blame a peon like me? We don't get paid enough for this. This world revolves around money. Money talks, bullshit walks, Mayor.
Bastard! So you threatened the mayor? Is that it?
I had no idea Mari-san went through something like this. Something so awful. Think later, act now. We've got a real fight in our hands here.
Take the mayor down with me.
He's up to something. Can anybody stop him? The defense of the nearby shadows has gone way up. Be tactical.
With this. What is sitting there? That barely.
He's attacking from the shield. Watch out, everyone!
So to weed out corruption, she had to become corrupt. But I can't help but laugh. Like, Mariko, you could have done a lot more. If Emma never existed, I think you could have still dealt with this. I don't know. It's kind of silly in a way, but for this boss, the Lockkeeper is such a pain in the anus. I don't say that lightly. He will constantly cast healing and increase the defenses of everybody. Honestly, just my preference, I kind of hate that. I do not like when bosses are like, yeah, man, I don't want to lose. Let's make this a war of attrition. Homie, I know I can beat you. Just go down already. Oh, God. His moveset is by no means, like, unpredictable. It will wind up just like all the other Lockkeepers, but we really don't have a ton of SP to continue to interrupt his attacks, which is a pain. Oh, wait, no, I do. I have tons of food. What the frick am I talking about? All right, let's eat a miso, eat a burger, which is honestly the weirdest combo I've ever heard. And eat some of this candy to get our SP back. I do apologize. I'm talking over the events of, you know, what this guy's trying to say. He's just a goddamn piece of crap. Like, you get it, right? He's like, oh, man, maybe this is my chance to social climb and all that. But also, I need to talk about a instance of gaslighting that I've endured, which sounds really awful. It is not. So my friends, they know I be kind of stupid sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I'm not totally focused when I'm in Discord calls with them. And my friend was telling me about a situation, or he was referencing a piece of history. He's like a history buff, super smart guy. You know him, you love him, whatever. Point being, he was talking about something called the H block, and I vaguely remember like hearing something about, you know, H-shaped jails. Oh man, I can't believe it does that. While I was in school. Didn't didn't really firmly grasp all the details, right? Whatever. I was like, so what are those H-block things? I forget. And in the trolliest moment, he was just like, so there's these prisoners, right? And I think Britain. It could be Ireland. It doesn't really matter. He was saying, oh, holy crud, I got a heat riser from the top? That never happens, Jesus. He was saying, like, so, they had these government prisoners, which I think this now is a good time to talk about this. It actually fits thematically. And instead of, like, you know, torturing them, they would keep them in these things called the H-blocks. And they would cut their hair, but they would not let them have a shower. So they'd be super itchy. I was like, dude, that is effing barbaric. What the crud? That's some weird torture. Because I didn't understand, like, you know, the time frame we were dealing with. And he was like, wait, are you stupid? Do you honestly believe me? But I did! I guess I'm very trusting as a person. But, gosh, this game is just too easy on normal mode. Like, man, we're actually losing a bit of the challenge. She hasn't even gone for, Medea Rama yet. Which I'm totally cool with, but... It's just one. I probably explained it in the least funny way possible. It just proves how stupid I can be sometimes. Like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like, what the crud? Political prison, there's like, we'll give you a haircut, but you cannot have shower. He's doing it again. No, thank you. Hopefully that'll, will that stop him? No, it didn't. Dump. Oh well. Anywho, this has been a weird episode. I think I've just been in, like, a really good mood as of late. Is this game responsible? Mayhaps. Because I think it's finally hitting its stride. Or at least maybe I'm hitting my stride with the commentating of action games. Now that I guess I know a little bit more about it. Did we get 2 Showtimes back to back? What the frick? Oh, get him again. Kai Wan, the MVP of this series, apparently. I'm sorry I called you ugly early today. I was, you know, that Kai Wan was ugly, not you. You're cool. Totally. The gaslighting never ends. All right, seriously, don't gaslight your friends. It's mean, but this time it was kind of funny. Friggin' moving on. Everybody's getting new skills. Heck yeah, my Rakukaja. It's legitimately a great skill in this game, especially on hard mode. Jeez.
Well, that's all of them. We can get into the throne room now.
Who were those guys? They were arguing with the mayor just now.
One was a city employee. The other must have been a councilman. Someone higher up on the ladder. Anyway, it seems this employee accepted an illegal donation from the contractor who ended up building the sculpture.
Payment for landing them the job. In other words, bribery. We don't know if the sculpture collapsed due to a structural issue or a general lack of care. The result is still the same.
Either way, the councilman was in the know. Not only that, he tried using a fatal accident to take Mayor Hyodo's position. Something along those lines.
Unforgivable.
Everything makes sense now. Hyodo overheard this conversation by chance and found out the truth about the accident. Not only was it someone from the city, but even her own staff had blackmailed her.
It's messed up. These greedy assholes only wanted money and power.
Now I have a better understanding of what Hyodo must be thinking. When she found out those around her were immoral, she became determined to purge the corruption above all else.
That's why she's overworking her staff and trying to push her ethics bill through. And on top of it, she's trying to manipulate the people into re-electing her. Mari-san. Well, no matter what the reason, the birdcage is finally open. Let's head back to the hideout and discuss the specifics of the calling card.
So what do we do for the calling card?
Maybe we shouldn't go overboard with it. I don't really see her as a bad person.
Yeah, the real bad guy here is the one who took the bribe.
No, the guy who offered the bribe in the first place is the true villain.
Was it not the shoddy contractors who built the sculpture? And they deserve the most punishment.
You guys sound pretty heated. Who's to say one man's more evil than the next?
So you were here all along.
Yep. Sure has been a while. You guys forgot about me, didn't you?
Why would you not get in contact with me?
Well, now that you mention it... Gramps, you completely slipped our minds.
All right then. Maybe I'll forget to keep you from getting arrested.
Okay, we're sorry.
Forget it. So what's our situation? Now I get the picture. So that's how Mariko Hyodo became a monarch. That would explain your debate as to who was the worst of them all.
What's your take on it, Gramps?
My take is you kids are naive.
What do you mean?
It's clear that Mariko Hyodo was cornered by a pair of rotten scumbags. Tragic, I agree. But what is she doing in response? Isn't it just as wrong to change people's hearts and manipulate them?
That may be true, but...
Furthermore, that accident was her responsibility, being that she's the top of command. Regardless of who did what, a real leader takes the fall.
But even so...
It may be a bitter pill to swallow, especially for a group of justice-loving kids operating outside the law, but the real world isn't so cut and dry. And the longer you keep up this hero charade, the harder it'll bite you in the ass down the line.
Senkichi, that's terrible! Take it back!
Sorry. Might have overstepped my boundaries.
No, I can understand your line of reasoning. You're saying that the world isn't neatly divided into good and evil. But that won't stop us from fighting. If we give up now, then the people who are counting on us won't have any hope left.
We help people in a way no one else can. That's why the Phantom Thieves exist.
I understand you all take this very seriously. Then tell me, either way the cards fall, you're not letting Hyodo get away with what she's doing, are you?
Correct. We're going to stop her.
Haru.
What Mari-san is doing is forcing her warped intentions onto other people. And we can't let that happen, no matter what the reason.
Right. We're the Phantom Thieves, and we fight for what we believe in. Yes, we're gonna stop Hyodo. But we'll do it in a way that's true to us.
I have no objections. It's decided then.
Thank you.
So how will we send the calling card?
Maybe we could send it over with some curry to the mayor's office?
What are we, a catering service? If anything, it should be ramen.
Might be better to avoid closed spaces, actually. After all, she'll probably be outside prepping for the election most of the time. There's no point sending a calling card if the target doesn't see it. I wonder if we can send it somewhere on her campaign route.
Like somewhere she's bound to pass by. Then how about where the Suzushino posters are? I'm sure she'll have a speech over there. Yeah, and if we time it with her speech, it'll be perfect.
The question is, who's going to place it there? No. Not again. Seriously?
Thanks in advance, Gramps.
Now hold on just a minute. Didn't I already pull this stunt for you in Sendai?
Consider it a favor, then.
Yeah, for being such a meanie earlier.
Shouldn't you own up to it?
There's no need to worry. We'll make the calling card for you.
We'll be counting on you, Gramps. You little weasels. All right, fine. I'll post the damn calling card.
We really do appreciate it.
How'd I let them twist my arm like this? Whatever. If we're really doing this, it'll be early in the morning. Don't be late.
Hey.
Hyodo's speech is tomorrow morning. That's what will make her aware of the calling card. We only have one shot at this. Let's make sure we're prepared before we send Zenkichi out. Makes it sound like Zenkichi's our little minion. Like, behold, Zenkichi with his calling card! But I want to take a just tiny minute to talk about this very minute cutscene in the game, which you'd probably be like, what's even the big deal, bro? The whole tonal clash between Zenkichi and the Phantom Thieves. Zenkichi says something that is, without a doubt, true. It is Mariko's responsibility for her subordinates. It is her duty to make sure corruption is not in her line of work. And yet, can you really put so much responsibility on one person?
to oversee an entire city to make sure things like this do not occur. Despite never seeing the monarch, I was like, God dang, bro, this crap's good. It really makes us ask ourselves like a moral question. Like, yeah, like if I had access to Emma, would I not do the same if I was in Mariko's position? Does that make her inherently a bad person? Stuff like that I legitimately do like about the writing of this game. Even though it's a spinoff, it has some pretty cool things. But with that being said, I could go on and on, have my little like rants about, I sympathize with the Sendai Monarch. I too write awful fanfiction. Which I don't, but anyways, we'll have to save that for another time. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I can't believe it. We still don't have Ega on Black Ooze. What the frig? Why? Why are you like this? So I need a little bit of time to perfect our personas for the next coming battle. Because up next, you know what's going to happen. It's a showdown with Mariko. Hope you're excited, because I know I am. See you guys then. Bye.